Hello, Cancer. Good afternoon, you guys. Thank you for coming in. Cancer, I'm here to do a love check-in message with you here on the new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn being your opposite sign, of course, and the moon being your ruling planet, seems like an ideal time to talk about manifesting love. With all that being said, Cancer, I'm going to be taking a look at the person coming in toward you. Definitely could be the person that you have on your mind. If you're here to cross-watch for your Cancerian friends, always keep in mind the energy can be vice versa. It can be interchangeable. That can ebb and flow throughout the course of a reading. So definitely pay close attention and get in only where your famous intuition follows you to go, Cancer. We're going to start off with the romance angels. There is a full moon, I believe, on the 15th of January in your sign, Cancer. On that day, at that time, the North and South Node actually make their shift into Pisces and Virgo on your full moon. All right, Cancer, let's see. What do we have in the overall energy? Well, we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. In case you were wondering that, there's your answer. Now, of course, I believe we have a few soulmates in our lifetimes, but for you, this is one of them. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Maybe that's why they're asking. Maybe you're not really their type usually, and oftentimes our soulmates are not. They represent a side of ourselves that we rarely see. Usually they bring it out in us, but definitely we have soulmate mentioned in both cards here, Cancer. Let's go to the Amore Psyche. I want to see some of the more physical or sexual components in this connection. When it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, sometimes it can be a person who defies your expectations of them as well. Oh, we have beyond words. So a connection that lives highly in the 5D. There could be a lot of psychic, intuitive communication between the two of you, or a lot that hasn't been spoken verbally yet. Interesting. Let's do one more, actually. I feel one more. Okay. Oh, I see. We have the game of love. Well, sometimes keeping certain things to yourself in situations. Game is a bit of a heavy-handed word, but sometimes keeping things to yourself in certain situations is smart. So they're strategically holding back communication of some kind here. We'll see where this goes. Let's get you some star codes, Cancer. This could be astrological energy in your chart, in this person's, or just overall influencing the situation. What do we have for Cancer? Okay, all right. And one more. They're falling kind of funny. All right, first off, we have Uranus, Aquarius's ruler. Uranus is about change, and it's about the vision of the future. So I do feel that something in this situation is about to change. Uranus, for me as a reader, is often the Tower, so we could be looking at sudden change in a situation. What else do we have? There's the moon, Cancer. Mother Moon, your ruler. New moon in Capricorn. Okay, so you're manifesting some kind of change. We have debilitated or discomfort. I'm getting more Tower energy here. All right, and then we have the Ascendant. The Ascendant's the first house of the zodiac. It's the arrival of the new self. It's the rising sign. Okay? But here in the star codes, they call the Ascendant the entrance. And then we have the tension. What's going on for this person? Let's check it out. Let's go to, and let me make a little room here. Let's go to the amazing pulp and see. What does this person have on their mind when it comes to Cancer? Not a whole chunk, please. Just one card. What does this person have on their mind when it comes to Cancer? The Lovers, no wonder they're uncomfortable. The Lovers is Gemini's major arcana, and it is a very, very deep soul connection. Usually when we encounter Lovers type situations, it can be another person, it can be an opportunity, it can be a crossroads of some kind, past, future. Nevertheless, it sends us to a crossroads. It creates an internal dissonance because something in us has woken up, may differ from your usual type. The Lovers requires making a choice, and it's very passionate. Okay, so how do they feel? It's not always a choice between two people. It could be, but let's see, how do they feel? The Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady earth energy here, but this is the Knight of good intentions. This is somebody who spends a lot of time, effort, and diligence into what they have to offer you. Very slow though. We'll clarify and see where that's at, but it's solid. What actions do they want to take toward you? What actions? Oh, they don't know. The Seven of Cups, water energy. This is confusion. It can be that they're uncertain about what to do in this situation, and maybe that's why their heart is moving so slowly. But with the Seven of Cups too, there can be an energy about fantasy. I see we have debilitated. All right, let's go to the energy around them, Cancer. This is where you could appear, but it can also be a furthering of their actions. We have the Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, certainty, honest communication. Okay, that's actually good to see with the Seven of Cups there. All right, what's the challenge? But this is coming in with the entrance or the ascendant. So, a truth being spoken beyond words. Well, here's the words. Okay, what's the challenge? Okay. We have the Nine of Wands, fire energy. This is the wounded warrior. It's my one more step to completion card. So the challenge is that they're very tired. Maybe it's been a long, hard fight for them on the path that they've been walking. This woman here, front and center in the card, looks rather beat up, and she's looking slightly behind her shoulder to see if anyone's on her trail. Maybe a lot of people have tried to get in the way of this person and what they want. We have the tension here. And then we have Leo's major arcana, strength. This is the last day I have to say this in Cancer. 2024, when we reduce it, is number 8. That's the strength card in tarot. This whole year has been about having courage and integrity to your own heart, to your own passion. But also it's about willpower, especially when I see the Nine of Wands here in the challenge. Let's do a potential outcome for Cancer. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Well, this is the Knight of enthusiasm, of excitement. This is somebody who wants to explore where the passion and inspiration can go. But usually there isn't a whole lot of thought about where it goes after that. It's just wanting to engage, to play. And we have the game of love here. Interesting. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands, the explorer, and I got that energy with that knight too. She's actually dressed up like an ocean explorer. So they want to explore potentially the depths of this, of the possibility here. Okay, interesting. Let's clarify. Let's use the wild unknown. Why did they have the Lovers on their mind when it comes to Cancer? Temperance, Sagittarius is major. Of course, we just finished Sag season. But Temperance is about patience. It's about little by little by little performing that perfect alchemy it takes to bring two unlikely things together. The Lovers can be like that. Differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay? Let's see Temperance. It's the Emperor, divine masculine Mars energy. We have Aries, Capricorn, and Taurus here. And I said, because the Emperor can often be somebody who's quite controlling, wanting to be in charge of how everything unfolds. And so the pace of this with Temperance is what's on their mind. They're tempering their passion. Okay? I see the Devil on the bottom of the deck. Capricorn's major arcana. Interesting. The Devil can be about fear. It can be about repeating thoughts. It can be about addictions. All kinds of things. We'll see where that goes. There could be fear. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in their heart? Interesting position to find this Knight in. Except we see the King of Pentacles, and that explains everything. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The King of Pentacles is somebody who doesn't waste his time or energy or efforts or emotions or anything into something that isn't going to yield over time. Somebody who takes life quite seriously in what they invest in. That's why they're moving so slowly. Let's see the King of Pentacles. Strong energy with the King of Pentacles. Oh, I see. We have the 10 of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. That's what that king builds, especially when we see the Emperor. The 10 of Pentacles is everything. It's legacy. It's a family, a home. It's eternity. And that's, again, what this king does. So, are they tempering their passion because they want it to reach the 10 of Pentacles? Let's see what the 7 of Cups is about. This is debilitated energy. Okay? We have the Star. Interesting, because I kept feeling the Tower energy, and the Star comes out right after. It's the next card after the Tower in Tarot. The Star is the new wish. It's the hope. It's healing. It's spiritual guidance. But it's the refined wish. And it's coming in with the 7 of Cups. Do they think this is just a fantasy? Maybe that's why they're keeping their heart on reserve. Let me see the Star, please. Hopes. We can't take 4. Let's just have one more on the Star, please. Yeah. The 4 of Pentacles, holding on to hope and holding on to some kind of dream or vision involving the two of you. Interesting. 4 of Pentacles is ruled over by the Emperor, who's number 4 in the majors. Stability. One more there. Holding on to hope and the dream. Okay? 7 of Cups. It's the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Queen of Swords is my been there, seen that, done that, learned it kind of energy. She comes by her wisdom, honestly, having walked a very difficult path. You can see, well, you probably can't, but there's a wisdom in that owl's eye there, and she's perched on the sword of truth. The Ace of Swords is what's surrounding them. It can be about communication, speaking a truth, clearing up some kind of confusion here. And holding on to hope. Let me see the Queen of Swords, please. For Cancer. We have the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. Interesting. The 3 of Cups, not for me as a reader, almost never is it a third-party situation. It's usually quite a happy, joyful, and celebratory card. So usually, for me, the 3 of Cups means coming together in union. However, when I see it with the 3 swords, this looks like there was somebody else involved. Interesting. That could be a truth. Okay. Let me see the 3 of Cups, please. Yeah, it's a truth. Here's the Knight of Swords. Knights are communicators and they take action. In this case, they're holding on to that sword of truth and coming in to deliver a message. What is going on here, Cancer? All of a sudden, my heart rate just jumped up here. All right, and that's coming in with the entrance, sudden communication. Look at this. It's the 7 of Cups. And interestingly enough, there's a new moon up there, which we have the new moon in Capricorn today. New moons don't let off a lot of light. So again, emotional confusion and the need for some kind of clarity here. I do think that it could involve a choice between 2 different people. We'll see. The 9 of Pentacles, and then Cancer, I see the Empress. Divine Feminine, Venus energy. We have the Emperor and the Empress right here. Look at that. This could be about a marriage. 9 of Pentacles is about becoming single. So maybe they need to make that choice. One more on that 9 of Pentacles. The Page of Wands, communication, an idea. Something that they want to bring forth to talk to you about. It could be something they're quite excited about with that 9 of Swords, but look, The Three of Swords is staying on the bottom of the deck. This is repeating heartbreaking cycles from the past. Look at how all of these swords, they all have different shapes, all have different hilts, and they're wrapped together in that same cord of pain. 3 different experiences, and we have the Three of Cups here. Is there a third party? They could be afraid of that on your end. So let's see the Nine of Wands and Strength. This is tension. The Three of Swords, Cancer. And then we have the Four of Swords. How interesting is this? The Four of Swords is a time of rest and integration and recovery, fully learning and absorbing these lessons from the past. It's also a time of meditative silence. They could be recovering from some kind of situation involving heartbreak, involving a third party. Let me see Strength. We got the Three of Swords. Okay. Interesting. The Three of Pentacles. The challenge here seems to be that somebody's going to get their heart broken if this choice is made. And I don't know who it's between. We're going to dive into that. We have a Queen of Swords here. One more on that Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles can be a card about friendship and getting on the same page together. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. This Ace of Pentacles is what leads to the 10, and that is what they have in their heart and what they want to offer you. It's something solid, invested, something that can definitely grow. And I mentioned that with the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. There's already viable roots on this ace. You can see them there. It's already yielding growth. Okay? And then we have Strength, Leo's major arcana again. This is courage. And they've got it twice in the challenge here. And integrity to their own heart. Queen of Swords. And then on the bottom, Cancer, I see the Queen of Cups. That's you. So there could be 2 different people here. Let me see a potential outcome with the Knight of Wands, and then I'm going to dive into that a little bit further. Still the Empress. And the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is a crossroads. And remember, I mentioned that with the Lovers. But what I'm getting is a vision of somebody who's looking your way and being like, that's what I want to choose. That's my Empress. However, it seems like it's going to cause heartbreak for somebody else if they do that. But Knight of Wands has them just taking hold of the opportunity and going for it. Let me see that Two of Wands. It's the Four of Swords again. Now look at the third eye on that baby sheep. It's just starting to awaken. So there's some kind of enlightenment here. We had beyond words. Can I see the Four of Swords? I knew it. It's the Tower, right? Was there a third party situation though? We see the Moon here. The Moon can be about what's hidden. We saw the Devil. Fears. Let me grab a different deck. Let's go to the Good Tarot. Let me see this Queen of Swords, please. The Hermit, Virgo's major arcana. Interesting. Next year, 2025, reduces to the number 9, and that's the Hermit energy. And next year is all about soul searching, where our true path is leading us and where the truth lay within us. The Hermit can be more of that soul searching energy though, right? And with the Queen of Swords, they're trying to be very wise here. Is there a choice? I feel like there is. Let me see the Hermit. The Page of Pentacles, Earth energy. We have a bunch of pages coming out. Well, we have a couple of pages coming out. We have the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, which can be about communication and offering something. Let's see. The third time that we see the Moon. I just feel like something else is going on. And then I see the Tower again. The Tower comes along in our life at a time where somewhere in the past we prayed to be free of a situation that was holding us down. something very uncomfortable, and we have a lot of discomfort energy in this reading. It is about sudden change though, and we saw change and then the star, the new hope. Let me see the moon. No surprise, it's the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. We saw the Tower already and the star, strong Aquarius coming through. Now on November the 19th, Pluto shifted out of Capricorn again, your opposite sign, where it was for 16 years. It shifted into Aquarius. We have strong Aquarius coming through and change in a situation. The King and the Queen of Swords, they can be divorcees. We have another two, a Two of Swords, the need to make a choice. Let's go to the Lovers, because this is what they have on their mind. What is the choice? The Fool, which if you watch my channel, I always get the Fool, the Lovers, and the Ace of Wands, which we don't have yet, coming out in tandem. Because the Fool is the mindset you need to take a leap of faith in a whole new direction. Keep an open mind. This is about going for it despite their fears or their concerns, because they're holding back right now. And then we have the Magician here. Virgo, Gemini energy. Okay. One more. Who is this Queen of Swords? Who's the Queen of Swords? Give me an energy for them. The Four of Wands and then the Ten of Swords. Interesting. The Four of Wands is the achievement of a dream. It can be also about a home or a workplace situation or a marriage. The Emperor is number 4 in the majors. He rules over all of the fours in the minor. We have 4 swords, 4 wands, 4 pentacles. And the Ten of Swords is the end of a long and difficult cycle of learning, judgment. I think this person is getting some kind of separation or divorce in order to be able to come your way. They could even be leaving behind a home. Now, they see you in the 9 of Pentacles and that you're who they're dreaming about. So let's see, what's the dream? Cancer. It's the Empress. We already saw her. And we have 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in their heart. They're very serious about this and they see you as their Empress. But why do they need to? And then the 8 of Wands. No way, Cancer. Look. It's the Ace of Cups. That's your love language. And the Ace of Cups takes that 9 into a 10. It is about the beginning of something very promising, very romantic and emotionally fulfilling. 8 of Wands, the passion to pursue. This is where the firewall of resistance breaks open and the energy flows. A lot of passion, a lot of energy coming toward you. One more. 8 of Wands. The Page of Cups and the Lovers. Interesting. The Page of Cups is my getting the toe wet in the water of possibility. That Ace of Cups, they want to check it out. They want to see where it can lead to. Interesting. They could be sending you quite a shy message. And then we have the Lovers. By the way, that's the Empress in the Lovers card there. Okay, so why the 9 of Wands in the challenge? Why the 9 of Wands? The 7 of Swords. And we've seen the moon so many times coming out. There is something being hidden here, Cancer. There is something not being divulged. This 7 of Swords belongs to that king. And it's about silent strategy. And it could be because they're reaching the end of some kind of situation in their life that they don't want anyone to know about. Keeping it under wraps before they make a move. But that's why the Tower is coming in. So let me see the Tower, please. Let me see the Tower. What's coming down? Look at this. We have the 6 of Swords. I like this. From the 7 to the 6 of Swords, this is about taking everything that's been learned, moving out of a place of struggle and fights and arguments, and moving towards something much brighter. 10 of Swords, they have to do with what they're leaving behind. One more. The Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here in the outcome? What actions will they take? It's the 10 of Swords and the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Taurus's major arcana, and it can represent formal institutions, things like marriages. It can also be about careers or commitments, but whatever it is, it's something that they're putting a final end to. 10 of Swords here. One more. And then we have the High Priestess. I'm actually very happy to see the High Priestess, Pisces major arcana. The High Priestess is number 2. She rules over all of the 2s in the minor, which we have a few of here. It's about following their intuition, Knight of Wands, and where the passion is pulling them to go. Knight of Wands twice in a row with intuition in the middle, beyond words. So are you two speaking in the 5D? The High Priestess doesn't speak, and we have the 7 of Swords here too. 3 of Wands, again, fire energy. The 3 of Wands, like I said, it's wish fulfillment. It's about looking out to the future with positive expectancy and trying to pull somebody in. We saw the Magician. Okay, one more. And the 9 of Pentacles, which is how they see you. This is what's in their surrounding energies. Now with the 9 of Pentacles as well, this person could be newly single. But then we have the Ace and the 9, which leads to the 10, and that's in their heart. That's what they want. Yeah, that's what they want. Scorpio energy here with death and rebirth. Suddenly I'm losing my voice, Cancer. I apologize. Transformation. Interesting. So from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10, becoming committed. But I still don't know who this Queen of Swords is because I don't think it's you, Cancer. One more. And then we'll move to some oracles. It's not. Look at this. It's the Tower and the 8 of Cups. Now the 8 of Cups is my emotional pilgrimage card. It's all about having the courage to go after what totally fulfills you. It's not easy always to walk away from 8 Cups. That's not bad. And in this card, he's standing there with a treasure chest that's almost full, but not quite. He's watching that ship approach as if it has the 2 missing cups on it. There's a lot here about travel, but then we have the Tower, right? Sudden change. They're walking away from something. Fueled on by the Ace of Wands, which I knew we'd see because we see the Fool and the Lovers. And anytime you encounter a Lovers type situation, the Ace of Wands is present. It's the fire starter. It's what gets the heart moving. It's passion. So, 3 of Earth and the 3 of Swords. Again, these two already came out in tandem. What are they walking away from? Whatever they're doing, they're ready to take a leap of faith. The 4 of Swords, again, they're walking away from a time of integrating the past, of the pain, and moving towards something a lot more prosperous for them. That's recovery. So maybe they had to leave behind some situation, went through a time of recovery and integration, and now they're ready, fueled on by this passion that we see with the Ace of Wands. Let's get one more on the 7 of Swords, and then I'm moving to some oracles. 7 of Wands, interesting. Look at that unicorn up there on the hill. That's like the dream, the vision, which is coming through very strongly. Maybe you're the unicorn to them, the thing that's worth fighting for, the thing they thought they'd never find, but did. Interesting, Cancer. And maybe that's why they're being so protective, because they want to win. 6 of Wands. Yeah. The Page of Swords, more air energy. This could be somebody who's keeping a very close eye on you, Cancer, because you represent what it is that they want, but they're slowly here trying to become unencumbered from something else. And it could be, oh no, there's a distinctly romantic energy, and on the bottom of the deck I see the Chariot. That's your major arcana, Cancer. And that's all about getting into alignment with the head and the heart. So that, I mean, the Chariot is our life. So that the life can go in the direction they want it to go in. It's victory. It's success. And there definitely could be travel. The Chariot's driven by the Emperor. Okay, let's move to the blue deck. Let's get you some more energies around this. For Cancer, what else do we have? But yeah, 9 of Pentacles to death and rebirth. And they have the 10 in their heart. So they want to go from being single to not. With an Ace of Pentacles on their mind here. Caring connections. We saw the Queen of Cups. Broken heart. 3 of Swords. Maybe where they're coming from was pretty intense. Angel of Strength. Well, that's the Strength card. And we saw it twice. Let's get one more. Door to personal healing and happiness. Exactly. They have to leave behind. We got 8 of Cups twice. They have to leave behind the things that are not fulfilling them. Yeah. The Garden and the Gate, which is a card about leaving your comfort zone. Look at that little girl there contemplating moving outside everything that's familiar to her towards the brightness of that sun, of the possibility for them. Door to personal healing and happiness, and the Garden and the Gate. They got to leave their comfort zone. And then we have contract. How many times have we seen the Emperor? I feel like they want to lock something down with you. Now, in terms of what they had to leave behind, it could be memories of relationships in the past. Or what they thought was going to happen for their life. But with this Queen of Swords, and we get so many 3 of Swords, then we have anxiety, I think, and we saw the Devil. There's some kind of fear, but that's why they need to take this leap of faith with the Fool. One more. Storm warning, the Tower. And then we have Angel of Balance, which is Temperance. Now, Temperance, Archangel Michael, traditionally in the Rider-Waite, holds on to 2 cups and mixes them little by little by little, like I said. What's missing from that 8 of Cups? The 2 cups. And now we have Angel of Balance twice. I'm just going to take this one. And then we have Indecision, 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands. Because I think there's some kind of fear. And it definitely is going to require them leaving their comfort zone. And then we have Attachment. So what's holding them back? They have to release themselves from something, and I do believe that they know it's going to lead to heartbreak for somebody. All right. Let's do a moon card for you, Cancer, because we are dealing with a new moon. What do we have? First quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. Interesting. Because we have beyond words. So they haven't even told you. And then we have full moon in Pisces. Forgive. One more. Three of Swords, it could be about them forgiving their past. First quarter moon in Cancer, push through the insecurity. We saw the devil, we saw the anxiety and the fear. Interesting. Okay. Let's do some talisman for you. Consider these to be like power words you can take away from the reading with you, Cancer, if they resonate, as with the whole reading, and I hope it did. I hope it was helpful for you in some way, my friends. Remember, it's still a general reading. Not everything I say will apply for you exactly the way I say it, so take what does and leave behind what doesn't. Cancer, leadership, courage, eternal charisma, which we cannot get away from. On the bottom, I see cut ties, which is interesting because we do have them trying to release themselves from something. One more. We have wisdom, the Emperor, and the King and Queen of Swords. And then we have let go. Cancer, that's your energy with the crab there. But also 8 of Cups several times and loss of heartbreak from the past. And then we have courage, more Leo energy. We've seen that throughout this whole reading. And one more. Cancer, courage. And then we have willpower and destiny. I love this for you, Cancer. All right, let's close it off for you with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle, which can come out as advice, and that is not my thing. I don't know you, but we have wisdom here, so you probably don't need any advice. Nevertheless, let's see what comes out. Could be for you or your person. Oh, interesting. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. That's what they're doing. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. We have speak your world into being. We have 7 of Cups, which is the dream. And we have this King and Queen of Swords with the Tower and the 10 of Swords. So I think in the past there was a relationship that caused this person a lot of pain and a lot of time in their life where they needed to do some recovery. Secret admirer. Somebody has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Yeah. The Moon, the 7 of Swords. And then transformation, which is how we ended with transformation. Interesting. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things, even broken hearts. Last one for Cancer. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Yeah, that's what they've been doing. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. That is exactly what they've been doing with that 4 of Swords. We also saw the Hermit and the 4 of Pentacles. So getting stable. I feel one more. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. This could be something that's going from friends into something else. We saw the 3 of Pentacles, which can be a card about friendship. And maybe that is the nurturing that's required for this situation to come together, like starting it off on that level. All right, Cancers, that's what I have for you, my friends. I hope this resonated in some way. I hope it gave you some help. Remember, not everything I say will the way that I say it. Take what fits as it does, if it does, and leave the rest behind. Happy new moon. Happy new year, Cancer. I love you guys. Namaste, my friends.